Hey, it's John Martin here from New Life Fitness, newlifefitness.com. Encourage you guys to live your faith every day. Right now I'm at the race pickup, or the bib pickup for the race tomorrow, the Run for Courage, help stop local sex trafficking. I'm here with my road dog, Timber. Timber, you want to say hi? Tim.
There you go.
She's a little camera shy, that's okay though. But I'm here answering your guys' questions. And Kim asked the question this time. She asked, how do I push past a plateau? And that's in regards to training. Well, I want to say it's a really good question, not just because it's a good question by itself, but the fact that you're monitoring your progress and you're always trying to improve is an excellent thing. But really pushing past plateaus and increasing your performance comes down to three things. It comes down to, are you training consistently for weeks on end? You're eating clean, 6 days a week, at least hopefully 7, but 6 days a week, and then you're resting well, and that's every day as well. If you do all three of those, you eat clean, train hard and rest well consistently, you'll see yourself push past those plateaus. So to break those down in a little more detail for you, first eating clean. So a lot of vegetables, your food should be primarily fruits and vegetables, and then protein content. A lot of people seem like they get tired because they're not getting enough protein. I'm a big proponent of just eating real protein if you can. Protein shakes are good, but they're a supplement, so if you can, eat real food before that. And remember, you want 0.8 to 1.2 grams per kilogram. And the best way to figure out your weight in kilograms, if you can't do the math, is just go online and do pounds to kilogram calculator, and whatever that number is, have about that many grams of protein a day. So that's eating clean. Second thing is training hard. I don't want to really go too much into that, depending on your program. If you're really training hard and you're doing 5 days a week, and you're not really seeing any progressions, hopefully in your program there are some progressions. You're doing different pulls. It's really hard to say exactly what you want to plateau in, whether it's running a mile, those different training, but there should be periodization in that, maybe you go hard for 3 weeks and you kind of back off for a week, and then hard for 3 more weeks and back off. But just stay consistent in your training. I know you train with me, so I'm not worried about your program design. That's a whole nother video in and of itself. But as long as you train consistently, you're not missing any workouts, you'll be okay. Last part there is really resting well, and resting well is crucial, because any kind of workout we do, all we're really doing is just breaking our body down so it can come back stronger in recovery. I posted an article on the Facebook page. That's Facebook /newlifefitness.com. That's LYFE fitness.com, and they posted an article on. I posted an article on there. It's talking about some med school students, and they had an incision made in the roof of their mouth, and it was looking at stress levels in addition to and how quickly people recover. And what they found out is that the med students who had an incision in their mouth, who went on vacation, recovered in 3 days, whereas the students who had surgery, the students who, the students who had a final recovered in 11 days. So the students who were well rested and not really having too much stress had 3 days to recovery, and those who were stressed had 11 days. So that's indicative also of our own bodies and exercise. Not are you just getting enough sleep, hopefully about 8 hours a day, which most people don't. But hopefully in addition to that, you're actually able to kind of shift gears when you get home and rest, and maybe read, do whatever you need to do to really rest and recover. But if you put those three together, so if you're eating clean, you're training hard and consistent, and you're getting ample rest, you'll be able to push past plateaus. And all that really is to say also, plateaus, when you first start training, and within the first few years, you're going to see increases pretty quickly. And whether that's you're running long distance and you're getting maybe a few seconds off your mile time, or you're doing Olympic lifting and you're adding 5 kilos every week, that's pretty common. What really needs to happen though, and the difficult part.
His owner's busy.
Oh, it's okay for the dog.
Sure? Okay.
Yeah, no worries. It's the dog's quite popular. He's a Giants fan. I'm a Sox fan. That's okay though. But we need to remember though, like people in the Olympics, you see them train and they might break a world record by a quarter of a second, or in the Olympics they might do a clean and jerk and break the world record by a fraction of a kilogram. They go crazy, because when you get to that point, you're really going to maximize your body and what your body's capable of. For most people, if they're not doing the big three and they haven't done them for several years, the big three, once again, eating clean, training hard, and resting well, then plateauing is not really happening. Until you do those consistently, day in and day out for months, maybe even a year, and you really can't push past the sticking point, that's when you can start to look at program design and other things like that. And but for the most part, just do those big three, and you'll see all your numbers go up. So big race tomorrow, getting ready for the race. That's all I have to say about that for today. Keep bringing your questions. Send them to John at newlifefitness.com. That's life, LYFE. Encouraging you guys once again, live your faith every day. Bye-bye.